righty then. Good morning, Bangkok. Good evening here in California. And of course, I am Robbie with Walking in My Shoes, Thailand, next to Mike. Wait a minute. That's not Mike. That's Mariano. And so Mariano, say hello.
Hello.
So as you guys can tell, Mike isn't with us tonight. So this is my first time kind of rolling on my own just for a little while. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. So if you guys want to confuse me with Mike because of my cool hairdo, that's cool. We're like brothers from a different mother. But anyways, guys, definitely welcome to the show and welcome to the spot Thailand. If you're tuning in on Walking My Shoes Thailand or Live My Ass Off with Mike's, be sure to go to the spot.fm, listen to awesome jams, awesome music, but also you can tune in and see this awesome little video we're doing right now. And if I say awesome too much, that's just the way it goes. So anyways, guys, I thank you all for tuning in. And again, Mario is taking over from Mike's right now. Mike's is on hiatus, but he will be back. Don't know when yet, but I'll definitely let you guys know. He is just on a little sabbatical. And yeah, you guys shout out to Mariano for joining us. And like all the other shows, we're going to have fun tonight. We're just going to talk about pro tips and we're going to talk about coming back to Thailand. So myself, I'm actually, if you can see my beautiful background, that's Jomtien Beach. I am not in Jomtien, as a lot of you guys know. I am actually here in Pismo Beach, California, USA, where it is about 6 p.m. And Mariano, where are you at?
I'm right now in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And if you don't know where Malaysia is, it's just above Singapore. So yeah. We talked about before the show because Germans don't know where Malaysia is.
And what time is it over there?
It's now 9:02 here.
Okay, so only 1 hour off. And in Bangkok, it is 8 a.m. So yes. This is our normal time for you guys. So yeah, we're coming back to Thailand, but none of us are in Thailand. I mean, but we're going to talk about Thailand. So myself, I will be there approximately April 1st, March 31st, April 1st. I arrive at 10:45 a.m. in the morning. It's going to be crazy because it's a 16-hour flight, one of the flights, and then another 5-hour flight on another one. So it's pretty much all day long of travel. And Mariano, you're coming back to Thailand. When will you be back?
Yeah, I will be flying on this Wednesday, flying back to Germany because I have things to do in Germany. Then I go to Japan, then back to Germany. And then I go to Bangkok on April 11, landing at 5:50 in the morning. And yeah, and then, that will be coming back to Thailand. But I don't stay in Thailand. I go to Kuala Lumpur for 3 weeks. And then I grab my girlfriend, and then we go to Koh Samui.
So you're basically going to miss out on Songkran. Is that correct?
Thank God. I don't like it.
Well, that's good because I'm going to want some feedback. And just so you guys know, I will be there live. Songkran, Pattaya. I will be actually at several of the events. I will be doing live streams on both the spot and Walking My Shoes Thailand. And hopefully it's going to be as awesome as our cool picture show, which is a great, huge, big, giant water fight. And, happy St. Patrick's Day to you guys. So there's Thailand St. Patrick's Day. And so I thought this picture was crazy. And if this really happens in Thailand, I mean, sign me up. I mean, that's a police officer getting totally soaked as he's holding a gun, a super soaker gun, pointing it at people. And this is just classic. I love that picture. And I think I might have to buy me one of these crazy guns. I mean, I have no idea how much it costs. I know they're like $100 here in the States. And it's crazy to see so many people carry them. But things going on. So if you see here, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is a poster I found, Pattaya, of this concert going on. And we're talking all these American artists, and I think there's a German artist, a couple of them on there. But you can see Cardi B, Chris Brown, Travis Scott, and tickets, I believe, are like $300. So kind of crazy, but that's where I'll be. And Mariano is going to totally miss out. And I'm just going to come straight forward to Mariano and ask you, I mean, I have never gone. And Songkran hasn't happened for like 4 years. This is the first time in like 4 years it's happening. Last year when I was there, they canceled it a week before. So this year they have this huge concert, great water fights. So why are you missing out? Tell us about it.
It's the same like Holi in India. So you're getting, it's not water there, so it's like color, like you get like sand or colored sand or something colored, and you're completely into, you can throw it away after that. So I don't like so many people on once, but we talked about before the show. You like big cities. I like smaller
Yeah.
islands. So something like that. So I'm not a big fan of crowds.
There's
So
gonna be a
yeah.
lot of people. I mean,
Yes.
we saw those pictures. Apparently, it's going to be the biggest festivity they've had since 2019 Songkran. I mean, that's just the rumor I hear. You guys can correct me or whatever. I would love to hear it. But I mean, you can always waterproof yourself. I mean, here we go. Hi, Joe. Joe's in the house. There you go. Protect your phone. Yeah, that's exactly. There's a pro tip for you. So yeah, so you've gone to Songkran. How many times have you gone to it, or have you?
No, I never had.
So you never have.
No. And I'm lucky that in Malaysia it's Ramadan at this time, so it will be the quiet time. Ramadan here means there are less people outside, there are less cars on the street. Kuala Lumpur, I think 4 to 5 million people, so it's a lot. And so last time Ramadan here was really, really quiet, but this was 2019, so long time ago.
Yeah, totally. Well, I mean, I don't get if you've never experienced it. I mean, I think you should go. I mean, it's the world's largest, not only water fight, but the world's largest wet t-shirt contest. I mean, what guy doesn't want to go to a wet t-shirt contest? I mean, come on, guys. I mean, especially you guys who like lady boys or whatever. Anyways, white t-shirt contest. There it is, right there in Pattaya. And it's supposed to be crazy and lots of stuff to do. And so I'll be there live, and you're going to miss out. But I hope to meet you on the 11th. So how many days are you staying in Bangkok? Are you staying at all, or?
No. I'm flying 2 hours later. I fly to Kuala Lumpur.
Got
so,
you.
Yes.
But then you're coming back to Bangkok.
And I come back to Bangkok end of April. Beginning of May, we are going to Koh Samui. We are still looking for a house in Koh Samui. We had one, but like it is in Thailand. Yeah. No, we rented out for 3 years. Maybe you'll come back in 3 years. Bye-bye. That's the message I got. So
yeah,
on the house, we agreed on the money. No.
But do you have it wrapped up now? When you come back, you'll have the house?
No, we don't have. So I'm still looking. I think I start the process for looking more in about a week or maybe 2 weeks. Because, guys, it is so easy here to rent an apartment or to rent a house in days, even hours.
Yeah,
it's not a big problem. So,
yeah, it's completely inexpensive. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I love Thailand so much. You can do stuff last minute.
Yes.
I mean, you could be as organized as you want or as disorganized as you want, and you're going to be okay. I mean, I know when I came in 2019. I did not book a hotel until my plane landed at 12 o'clock in the morning. So, and I'm like, my first time here, and did I worry about it? Nope. I just drove into Pattaya, got a ride into Pattaya, and used Agoda. And actually, I walked into the hotel and booked it, and there I go. So it was pretty cool. So that is kind of the benefit.
Do it. I'm sorry. I'm German. I have to book the first hotel. So
you're German. I love it.
I'm German. I have to, if I go to a country, I need a hotel. And, I cannot stress it out. If you're moving to another country, like the tip from last week, get a taxi instead of the BTS, because you have to figure out some things. Go to the hotel which you book in advance, even if it's only for a day or two. Do that, because it's a different country in a different time zone with different people and different language. So if you're coming to to Thailand like you do or I do. We do it all the time. It's right now. I don't book anything in advance. Why
You're
should I?
used to it.
Yeah, I book it on a plane.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
Wi-Fi
Yeah.
on a plane. You can book it on a plane from Kuala Lumpur to Bangkok. It's 2 hours 10 minutes. So easy.
Oh, that's a quick flight. I'll change flights with you. So yeah, and our pro tip from last week I gave was book at least one night. So it's not that I'm saying you shouldn't book, because I agree with you 100%. Book your first night, get a good night's sleep, because you're going to be tired, especially if you're coming from the States, where essentially I'm going to be in commute about 26 total hours. That's including layovers and everything, from San Luis Obispo, California to Bangkok, where my condo's at in Bangkok.
It is better
So
from Europe, but it's 15 hours at least too. So yes, good. Get a good night's sleep. And
yeah,
after, if you can always go to the manager of the hotel and ask, can I stay 2 more days? So it's not a problem if
yeah,
you're not sure.
totally.
Yeah.
Robin says, "Hey, we're getting excited now." So yeah, they're getting ready. I think they come soon. Robin, I think you're either there or on your way. I mean, obviously you're not there. You're talking to me now. So Joe, yeah, Songkran, like an outdoor shower. Yeah, because it's super hot. My understanding, Thailand has really had some heat waves happening. I don't know. I'm not there. So Patrick, hey Patrick. All right. So we got some other people on. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. If you guys have questions for myself or Mariano, again, Mariano from Germany is our special guest today. So throw him a question here and there. And Mariano is planning on living in, you may get it right, Koh Samui. Is that what you're looking at?
Koh Samui, which is in the south of Thailand. We have to decide. We go to Phuket or Koh Samui, but I think Koh Samui is the better match for us, because having more easy life is over there.
Yeah,
I would guess, because a lot of tourists going to Phuket. I
okay.
mean, don't get me wrong, Koh Samui has, but we go to the west side. So somebody
nice.
was in Koh Samui. We go close to Nakhon, because to the other islands around, but there are less tourists than Lamai or the other parts on the east side. So we go to.
So I know I'm going there, and I think either I'm going the first week of April, but I'm going to Koh Samui and then Koh Tao. So I'll take the cruise ship from Pattaya over, and I haven't done it yet. I'm going to take YouTube video. It's going to be awesome. It's like a 16-hour cruise or something like that from Pattaya
Overnight.
to a boat ride. But I guess they have like rooms you can sleep in, because it's overnight.
Yes.
And you can kind of just rack out. And
Yes.
and I got to do YouTube with that for sure.
Yes.
And then I'm going to go scuba diving.
And there are tips for the ride from YouTube that I got. Bring snacks, because you cannot buy any snacks over there. You can buy food, but no snacks. So hit the 7-Eleven before and get some snacks, and then get a room with Kitty, and then it's an overnight ride. So.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to. I'm actually coming with my friend Brian. He's here in California, and he's leaving for Bangkok on the 25th of March. So he's leaving in a few days here, like 5 or 6 days or something like that.
Yeah, next week.
He'll be over there, and I'm going to meet him in Bangkok, and then we're going to go scuba diving. So if you guys are scuba divers and you want to join us, definitely hit me up. Go Robbie at thespot.fm. Just send me a quick email, and I'll tell you where I'm going to be at on Koh Tao. And we're going to get a guide. Even though I'm scuba certified, so is my friend. We're still going to have a guide, because they take our pictures, all that stuff. So there we go. So, is Kitty on board? Hello, Kitty. Great. I'm going to see Kitty quite a bit. That's going to be fun. Miss her. So that will be cool to be back home in Thailand. And I love calling Bangkok my home. It's actually pretty exciting. I'm over here just hanging out here in America. And even though it's where I was born, I guess it will always be my home in a sense. But my home is really right over there in Thailand for sure.
And always when you tell someone, or in the video, about that Bangkok is your home, I always remember that we are looking to your apartment when I was.
Yeah. So you saw where I'm at the condo.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. We
Yeah,
had
it's actually a
a
pretty
room
cool
tour. You
condo.
remember? Yes, room tour. So it is, to through Digital Park is about what, 10-minute walk,
Not
something.
even that. It's quick,
Yeah,
and I love being right
close to
there.
the BTS, and you have all the
Yeah.
street food vendors in front of you. So it's perfect.
And that's what Kitty likes. Kitty loves the street. I love the street food vendors. In fact, I'll tell you guys a quick little story. Last week, I went out to a place called Thai Divine. It's a restaurant here, and the people who work it actually speak Thai, and it's really cool because I go in as a Falong, and of course, I'm here in America, and I will speak a couple words Thai, and then they'll just be really excited, and they'll come to me, and they'll all like why and do all the whole cool things. And I ordered a pack a pow, tie dye. So basically, pack a pow with the fried egg on it. I'm sure I said it wrong. Fern could correct me
We
on
all
that.
do. We all do.
Yeah, but it cost $16.95 for that one meal. No
Tax,
drinks, nothing. And
tax
I
not
go to
included.
Thailand and I get it for 70 baht. I mean,
Yes.
we're talking a buck 50.
Yeah.
So it tells you one of the reasons why I love coming to Thailand. The food is awesome. It's inexpensive. Anyways, hello, Fern. So let's say hi to a couple people. We got Chris in the house, Chris across the planet. And Kitty saying hello to Fern. So in case you guys don't know, Fern Unfiltered, you guys tune into her channel, check it out. She got some cool interactive videos, and yeah, she's pretty awesome. I watch her videos, and it's kind of fun. And she speaks like perfect, better English than I do. And this girl speaks French on there. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever tuned in, but I'm sitting there listening to her, and then all of a sudden she'll speak French. I'm like, man, that brings me back to high school, except she's good and I was horrible. So yeah, the forced French classes. So let's see here. Hello, Kitty. I'm just going through the comments, guys. If you guys want to leave a question for us, that's totally cool. We're looking for more pro tips. Definitely go to the spot.fm and leave us a pro tip, and we'll put it on the website, especially if it's verified and all that kind of cool stuff. So good morning. So we got, hi, Joe. Good morning. Time to get going. And you know what? That's absolutely correct, you guys. Time to get to Thailand. I mean, we're talking Songkran's the 13th of April. There's lots of cool stuff happening there in Songkran. If you guys like music, check out this lineup with Cardi B, Chris Brown, Travis Scott. That's really not my kind of music so much, but being around all the different people, something maybe Mariano doesn't want to be around so much, but that's okay. Mariano is going to find fun, and we're going to meet up for sure. So if you guys want to meet up in Songkran with me, definitely hit me up. Go to Robbie at thespot.com, and you guys will get me. So real quick, we're going to do a quick shout out. Ways you can support the channel is we do have our shirts. We have limited supply of these shirts, by the way. We're just about sold out. So if you guys are wanting to get our collared polo shirt, and here's our awesome model, Robert, which is awesome. And then we got some more lovely people wearing their Aunt B, wearing their shirts. Anyways, you guys can go to the website, pick one up, and I will be delivering it firsthand when you're in Thailand. But you can still order it, even though if you're over here in the States, and we will ship it out to you. So there you go, guys. Definitely, we look forward to meeting all of you guys wearing our cool shirts, and it does support the channel for the studio, as Mike likes to say it. And again, I'm like Mike, but just only in the hair, nothing else. So
You
there
know
you go.
what we forget?
What did I forget? Oh, I forgot the skadoosh. I forgot that. That's right. That's Mike's thing, and Mike also has all the cool sound effects. I don't
Yes.
have any cool sound effects, guys. I just here rapping out with you guys. So if you guys do have questions, definitely stick it in the chat bar. But we're going to continue to talk to Mariano. So Mariano, how many times have you been coming to Thailand? I mean, have you been coming for many, many years, or?
Not for many years. My first time in Thailand was in 2018 because I had a stop over to going to Taiwan because I was always going to Taiwan. A friend of mine lives there and works there, so and it was good. It was really good.
And
Before that, I didn't know that the Thai food was so good because Thai food in Lin, where I lived, is not the same. It is
Definitely
really not the
not.
same. It is really not the same. So that was really fun. And going back to Bangkok all the time. And last year was my first time in Koh Samui, and my friend is living over there. So I fall in love with the island. So it is.
That's cool. I've
It
never
is.
been, and I gotta go. It looks like pounding sand. So he got married there. So you're married, right, Mariano? Did you get married in Koh Samui?
No, 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 no. No, no, no. There's no way. Like you do. I did it once. That's enough for me.
I've done it twice, buddy. I didn't
You've
learn
done
my
it
lesson the
twice.
first time.
Okay.
I didn't learn my lesson the first time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of the way it goes. So yeah. And I get asked all the time, you plan on getting married again? I go, there is absolutely no benefit to it, in my
No.
opinion. Doesn't matter if I love the person, whatnot. I'm in a solid relationship with Kitty. We have a great understanding and it's awesome.
Yeah.
And I like to travel a lot. So speaking of travels, I'm over here in the States. I will be back in Bangkok there in about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm only there for maybe 2 months. Then I come back to the States and I'll be here for about 3 or 4 months, then back to Bangkok for about 6. And I'm just back and forth. And Mariano, you pretty much do the same thing also, right? You go back and forth several times.
Yes. So I have a son back in Germany. So I go to Germany 6 months for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then I go back. And next time we'll be going back to Thailand. So
Nice.
I'm looking forward. Yeah. I'm
You have a
retired.
short
I
flight
will be
though.
I will be retired in Thailand.
Wait, could you say that word one more time? What was the word?
Thailand, or I mean
Retired.
retired.
Yeah.
Retired.
So,
Yes.
I mean, everybody has their own definition of what retired means. For me, it doesn't, I mean, it means I don't work, but it means I work. It means I get to do the stuff I want to do. And we talked about this a little bit pre-show
Yeah.
about, some of the stuff you like to do and you want to do. It's not that you're just laying around on a beach kicking sand or pounding sand. There you go. Roger, pounding sand. That's it. And there's nothing wrong with that, that's for sure. But
No.
you're a lot like me, where I just love to stay busy. Thus, you guys are seeing the spot in which this isn't a moneymaker. I mean, I'd love it to make money, but it's okay. So, wow, look at this. Roger is moving to Koh Tao, a place where I'm going to be visiting. Yeah. And he's also a certified scuba instructor. Well, Roger, let's definitely connect. I would like to talk to you more about that. I
That's
just want to
great.
get in the water. What was that?
That's great. And I think I saw a comment from Joe. He will be moving to Koh Samui. He's looking for a place right now.
Yeah, I knew Joe was moving over there. I didn't know he was moving to Koh Samui as he's going to come to. He's going to come and I'm going to meet him there. And Joe, I don't remember what day you're coming. Definitely stick it in the chat comments. The more times you mention it, I guess the more times I'll remember it. And we'll definitely need to meet up for sure. We're going to have quite the meetup there for Songkran. There's several of us, and we're looking for locations now. And I might go to the good old standby Wombat just because I like the Wombat, like the people there. They're pretty cool people. And so Pounding, how you doing, Joe? So we got tons of comments here. Appreciate you guys sticking in the chat bar. So here we go. Chris from across the planet. Time to get going. Yeah, I bounced into BKK on the 10th. And awesome. So I will be most likely on the 10th, either in Bangkok or by then in Pattaya. Good chance I will be in Pattaya by that time. So, Chris, definitely let's connect. We are probably going to do a meetup like right around the 12th or the 13th, the first day of Songkran, or right before it, for sure. And be Mike's and myself. Well, Mike's maybe, maybe not. There's a good chance he actually won't be back yet. So
You do the meetup in Pattaya?
yeah, I'll do both. I'll do one in Bangkok. We just meet up at, I don't know, a bar or a club or just a coffee shop. I don't drink a whole bunch, but I do have a lot of guys who want to meet up in Pattaya, Jomtien area. I love Jomtien. Huge difference from Pattaya, in my opinion. It's a little bit slower pace, but it's close enough to the fast pace. So if you want that, you're still close enough. And I think Jomtien's amazing. I mean, if you guys have any feedback about Jomtien, definitely put it in there. But yeah, if you get in on the 10th, Mariano, I know you flying, but you're leaving and then flying back. So
Yes.
you'll be there at the end of April then. Is that
End of
correct?
April, then, yes, for a couple of days, I think. And then we go to Koh Samui. I have no plans right now. And that's a good thing about Thailand. Don't make any plans, you know?
Yeah. You really
Don't
don't
do
need to
it.
make plans. Well, other than
No.
book your scuba adventure if that's what you're doing, because I know it's cheaper if you book it in advance. I've learned that
Yeah.
for sure.
Or find a house. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, Robert Mack Media. He's the one who has our shirts and he loves them. He's our supermodel. Robert Mack Media in the house. And just so you guys know, when you buy a shirt, make sure you upsize it. So when you look at the store, like an extra large, if you're an extra large US, you're pretty much a 3X in Thailand. So
At
whatever.
least.
That's just yeah,
At
exactly.
least.
It's the way it goes. And we actually have new shirts going to be coming out probably in the next couple of weeks. And we'll have them, and there'll be a different type of cotton or different type of shirt altogether. It'll be a lot like our cool bumper stickers, if you guys can see that. So, which is awesome. So there you go. Let's see who else you got. We got any questions on the board? Let's take a peek here. Lots of people just saying hello. I love it. Just say hello to each other.
Yeah.
Got my Thai wife on the third try. I love it. I like how he says his Thai wife. I mean, like I said, I don't know about you. Marriage isn't in my cards anytime soon. And you don't have to. There's no pressure. I mean, far as I'm learning from like Kitty, there is no pressure. She's like, why would I get married? I mean, she seems like she's very happy in the relationship we're in, and I've met a lot of other Thai girls the same way. So if you guys are coming over here to meet a Thai girlfriend or a Thai wife, you don't need to put any pressure on them. They're totally happy with just hanging out and having a good time. I love Thailand. That's one of the reasons why I love it. I mean, it's kind of cool. Yeah, guys, hit that, smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. We've had, I think we have 19 people in the house. And if you guys look off to your screen, you'll see a QR code. Hey, go ahead and scan that code and you can listen to us live right now. I don't know enough about the whole QR situation, but that's a cool code. It will help us get our hours up. We are looking to get those hours up and we'll become fully monetized. Again, we're also going to be on the air, so you guys can tune into the spot.fm and we'll be on the air as well. So, and if you guys missed the show or you got to tune out early, we do have a replay on every Wednesday. So, Mariano, I'm going to get back to you real quick, and then we're going to talk about some pro tips coming up here. So, like, of all the places in Thailand, have you toured throughout the country or just pretty much
No, no,
Bangkok?
no, no, no. That's a good thing about retired. I still don't get, because I'm retired. I'm 53. It's
53.
about, yeah, for me, it's about, peak. So
Yeah,
50 more years to go.
that's it.
Retired in Germany means 70 and up.
Oh,
But in
yeah, forget
Thailand,
that.
or in the States, in Thailand, it's 50 years, which means I will go through the country, go to every province, and I have time. I don't have to rush things. If I want to go in September to Chiang Mai, I do it. If not, I can
Yeah.
get next March or whatever.
Have you been to Chiang Mai yet?
No, no. The
No,
only
it's
thing is Bangkok. It's Bangkok and Koh Samui. Not even to Pattaya. Not even Jomtien.
wait,
Nothing.
you've
Oh,
never
I
been
was
to Pattaya or
no,
Pattaya. I'm sure
no.
I say it wrong. Fern can correct me or Kitty can correct me.
It's Pattaya. No,
Pattaya.
Pattaya. No, there's no I. Pattaya.
Pattaya. I'm sure I'm going to say it wrong. That's why they call me Robbie the Butcher. I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to say it wrong. So you're telling me you've never been to Pattaya?
No.
Wow. And no
I wasn't
desire of
Bangkok.
going.
No, I wasn't. Of course, I would go. Someday I will go. But there is no rush on it. I was in Phuket. I was in Koh Yanoi. I was in Koh Samui. I was in Bangkok. So
Yeah.
that's just the west side. Nothing from the east side. No, nothing from the north. No Isan. No nothing.
I've
And
never been to Isan, and I do
I have
plan on
so
going.
much time to do it. I
Yeah,
have so much time.
absolutely. So
And guys,
50.
you really should do it because it's a great country. It's so much fun.
Yeah,
You have
absolutely.
you have you
Agree.
have party zones, you have quiet zones. You have the easy lifestyle, from my understanding, which what Isan is. You have all the temples and stuff
Yeah.
up in Chiang Mai or Chiang Rai. So
Chiang Mai is amazing.
yeah,
I went there. I just shot my last video or just produced it not long ago last week. You guys can go check that out on Walking on My Shoes. But I did a whole series on Chiang Mai. I absolutely loved it. But one thing I did realize is I probably wouldn't want to live there. That's just not my jam. Again, some people like big cities, some people like the slower life. I'm in love with Bangkok. I mean, honestly, and people ask me, what you said you hate the big city, but you love Bangkok. And I said, well, it's not the big city, it's the mega city. Bangkok
yes,
census 10 million people.
it
I
is so
mean,
convenient. You
it's
know.
so convenient. The airport's there. You can pretty much pop on a plane and go to Vietnam for $125. Come back, go to Japan if I want to for $300. Go to Cambodia for $90. I mean, everything is so close by, and
Yeah.
I love the Asian culture, and of course, like you, we love the food. I mean,
Oh yes.
the
Oh
food
yes.
is. What's your favorite dish? Let's hear it. Pak kapow.
I
That is
really
mine.
don't. I really don't know. I really don't know. It
Yeah.
is so. There's so much I didn't try. I'm not a big seafood guy, but in the
Hmm.
last half year, I'm living now in Kuala Lumpur for half a year, and I tried so many seafood things that I'm not switching over to seafood, but I
Yeah.
didn't have seafood in Thailand, so I have the seafood, and then I I cannot say I like all the things. I didn't
Ah.
try all the things.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a street food fanatic, and a pro tip for you guys: when you come here, you're gonna want to try street food. I do not recommend whatsoever you go out there and make every meal street food. If you do, you will probably end up kind of sick. You let your body adapt to it. Do street food, eat some normal food, street food. Definitely a huge pro
I'm
tip.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thai food is normal food right now. You mean Western food?
Yeah, Western food.
Yes.
I love it. Thank you for the correction. So, like for myself, even though I'm over here in the States for the past 6 weeks, when I go back, I'm sure I'll have street food like when I land, just because I love it and it's so cheap and it's just awesome to feel good. Like, hey, 70 baht and I have pack a pow, and but I know not to eat it every meal until my body gets used to it. Because I've been
Yes.
sick. I mean, I got so sick I had to go to the international hospital in Pattaya and have them give me a bunch of meds, and it kind of ruined the first week for me. Well, I don't know if it ruined it. It just gave me a different sense of adventure. But anyways, that's a pro tip for you guys. Go have street food, but let your body adapt to it.
Yes.
And it looks like
I had the same experience here in Kuala Lumpur. I was coming in September and mid of October, 6 weeks, even after 6 weeks, because I love the street food over here. I got sick. I had to be in bed for 2 days.
yeah.
Everybody told me,
Yeah,
"Hey,
I
you
was
got
in bed for a
COVID. You
little
got
bit.
COVID. You got COVID." No, there wasn't. I was sick. Just my body wasn't adapted. Right now, I'm living here for 6 months. No problem anymore. Really, no
Yeah.
problem anymore.
Do you have street food? Are you doing every day or are you pretty much eating out Western
No, I
food?
don't. No, I really do it every day because I'm sitting here in the office all the time, and my goal is having at least 8,000 steps a day. Because
Wow.
like
Good for
like you,
you.
I'm a little bit had too much beer and too much steak, so I
I
had
barely
to.
drink beer. Come on, don't call me out.
No, 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 no. It's not about now, but before. The
I
20
got you.
years before. So too much hamburgers, too much beer. So I I'm not the guy of working out, but I
Yeah.
like to walk. When
Yeah.
I'm meeting Mike in Bangkok, we always walk. And
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
like I like even to walk in Bangkok. I like to walking here, but when I'm in the office, I go for lunch, and then I go around the office. I don't eat it. I try different food. We
Yeah.
have
There's
something
so
here.
many.
Call it. We have something here. Call it.
Yeah.
It's a good mix. It's call it a Ramly burger. It's a hamburger. They make it from chicken, and they have a sweet, not so spicy sauce over it, and an egg. And I love a burger with an egg. And the next day, I'm eating nasi lemak, which is about, what did I pay last time? I would say I paid 9 ringgit. It's $1.80, $1.90,
It's
maybe
so
$2.
inexpensive. I mean,
It is
isn't that?
it's more expensive than Thailand, the Bangkok, Kuala Lumpur for sure.
Yeah.
But the street food is amazing. Even if you go to one of the luxury shopping center here, like Pavilion or Soria, which are really expensive. You have all the Louis
Well,
Vuitton and stuff like that,
you're in
But you have,
Malaysia. I
yes,
mean,
but you have a food court where the food is still okay. For nasi lemak over there, I paid $3. But that's a
mhm.
luxury shopping center in the middle of the city, But
Yeah.
even $3 for a full meal, including your beverage, you
Yeah.
cannot have it in the States or in Germany. Not
No,
for
no,
$3.
a burger here in the States is $10. And I'm thinking
Yeah,
that's just crazy. And
yeah.
I go to Thailand, I can have the burgers if I want it. So if you guys, when you travel to Thailand, you can still have your Western food. It will be less, but I do encourage you guys, dig into the Thai food. As Kitty says here, she goes, Robbie likes to eat stir fry basil, which
Yes.
is totally accurate. She knows me. However, she doesn't make the stuff for me. We go out and get it. But I know she wants to
Yes,
cook.
yes, guys, you have to see if you cook at home, it is more expensive than getting street food.
Yeah, a lot of time, and I did a video on that where we went to the macro and the grocery store basically there in Thailand, and I did a price comparison. And what's funny is we get all this food for a pack of pow and some soup. And what ended up happening is when we walk out, we end up eating street food for 70 baht. So it's like, what do we do? So pounding sand, yes. Okay, so I get that you're not Roger. So I did get that wrong. Thanks for the correction. He's given us a pro tip here. It says, don't be a typical lazy American. If you are moving to Thailand, learn some basic words and phrases. The Thai people will respect and appreciate your attempt. 100% agree. Learn how to say thank you. Learn how to say hello. Like in Vietnam, I know how to say xin chào, basically saying what's up or hello. Thailand is sawadee cup. And I've learned to say sabadi my cup. And really interesting asking them a question. And when you do that, boy, their eyes light up and they want to talk to you. Really kind of cool. But I 100% agree. Great pro tip. Thanks for sharing that because that, I believe, is
It's
super,
it's it's the
super
same all
important.
over. It's the same
Yeah.
here in Malaysia, and my friend who lives in Bali have the same. He's married to a Balinese girl, and he speaks not fluently, but after 3 years, he picked up some things. And even here in Malaysia, I don't like to learn the language Bahasa because I'm
Yeah.
moving to Thailand.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have a few things like thank you or hello or something like that. They easy, they're smiling because they don't know any German. They're speaking English here, that's okay, but they don't know any German. And when I tell them I'm a German, and some words they like it, it is
Yeah.
cool. And there's one more thing because I have it in here in my hand. Please always have a bottle of water with you.
Mm,
Always. You
yes.
need so much more water than I used to be in Germany, even in the States. You have to drink water. You have to hydrate all the time.
Yeah. Even though it's humid there,
Yes,
I agree with you. And there's nothing better than having your bottled water. The cool thing about Thailand is 7-Eleven, the convenience store, which is super convenient in Thailand, is pretty much everywhere. It is everywhere, and they don't gouge you, which I really like the fact that
yes.
Seven
It is the
Eleven
same. It's
doesn't
the same.
gouge you.
It's always like it's like the same price in like a Big C, which is a big
Totally.
grocery
Yes.
store. It's the same price, guys. You always can go to a 7-Eleven. The same here in Kuala Lumpur or in Malaysia. We have 7-Eleven. We have My News, which is kind of similar, and we have Family Mart. And it's the same
Yeah.
over in Taiwan, the beautiful country of Taiwan. You have Family Mart, you have 7-Eleven, all the stuff, same price. They open 24/7. Nice stuff. You can eat food from the fridge. They heat your food if you want.
Yeah.
It's
I love
definitely,
it. I
and you
love
don't
that
have
about.
to. You don't have to pay for that. They ask you. You
Yeah.
want to heal it? Yeah. Okay. Do it, and they do it. So
Yeah, in the States here, the 7-Eleven is quite a bit different. It is a lot more money, and they'll look at you like, "What? Heat your food?" I mean, in Thailand, it's like a restaurant almost. You just get it and you heat it to go. Costs nothing extra. And I think that's, I mean, that's a pro tip we've talked about is be okay with 7-Eleven. And I like what you said is learn a little bit of Thai. I mean, pretty much they'll appreciate it, and they really will. The people will respond to you, and doing the why,
yes,
properly,
yes.
and that kind of stuff. Don't just like be belligerent and call out, "Hey, come over here," or something like that, or "Get me a beer." I don't know. That's probably not the way to go. Being respectful is super, super, super important. So here's a pro tip. Let's keep on going with this. So eat from street vendors that the locals are buying from. Now I went to I think it's called the Floating Market there in Pattaya, Jomtien area, and I noticed there was one booth, a street vendor that was super full, and then a lot of the other ones were empty. And I'm thinking, huh, okay, we'll try the empty one. Went there, ate it. I'm like, this is okay. And then Kitty and I waited, and then we went and tried the busy one. And we're like, okay, this food is so much better. So yes, if there's a big crowd, there's a big reason why. I 100% agree with that. So great pro tip.
And
I don't know if
always,
that's a pro tip or just whatever.
yeah, and always think about that. The street vendor is on the same spot for about 40 years. He must be that good because he would
Yeah.
be out of business then
Yes.
if he's
And
not good. So he or she, yeah.
and there's tons of restaurants there in Pattaya, or tons of them, and that's one of the reasons why I like Bangkok. I mean, I've become a complete lover of Korean food. Awesome Korean food.
Oh yeah.
So here we go. Mark's got a pro tip for us. If you got to get in a disagreement with a Thai, try not to raise your voice. Keep your cool, and yeah, you'll express your point. I really like that because you really don't want to get in a disagreement, period. And I've had several. So if you're kind of cool and collective, just understand they might not understand you, and things are going to happen that are not going to be right. Such as I ordered a pak kapow with a fried egg, my pet, which means not spicy, but it came out super spicy. And I'm like, gosh darn it, I'm paying 70 baht for this, darn it. I should get my food right. It's 70 darn baht. I mean, I don't know about you, Mariano, how many times you've had maybe an order go wrong or whatnot. Easy to get in a
It's
disagreement, but
it's
why?
I think it's not. I think it's not the order is wrong. They're thinking about, yeah, just a little spice. For us,
Just
it's
a
super
little.
spicy, just a little. So that's the one. My friend is doing over here, just a little, and it's so super spicy. No, the family
Yeah.
know I cannot eat it, so they don't do that anymore. But in the beginning, it was some little bit. But you have to be cautious with your allergies. For example, if you
Oh, peanut allergy, big time.
or seafood, different type of seafood, you have to tell them, and then you
Yes.
have to check the food because they say no. Okay, she gets peanuts, but a little bit of peanuts. It's almost this,
Yeah.
just a little bit. So no. So you
It's
have to be
funny.
careful.
Not really funny, but in 2019, I went with my buddy Brian, and he has a severe peanut allergy. And I used to tease him because he has to carry those little EpiPen where if
Yes.
he has a reaction, I like to say I stab him in the heart, but really you're just going to throw it in his leg and push the button. But
Yes.
I like to give the stabbing motion. And I keep telling him, I say, hey, man, where's your pen? Because we're going to have peanuts. And sure enough, we get there the first day. We go to, oh gosh, I don't remember the name of the restaurant, but it's right next to the Central Hotel there in a Hilton Hotel there in Pattaya. And so we're there, real nice place. And of course, I order pad thai, very popular dish. I mean, it's one of my favorites.
One of my
Peanuts,
favorite too.
made in
Yeah.
peanut oil.
Yes.
It's with peanuts. And he decides to order the same thing. And then he hands this little plastic laminated card. In Thai, it says no peanuts
Yeah.
because I'm allergic and I will die if you give me peanuts. Gives it to the waiter, and the waiter's like, "Oh, okay." Takes it back to the kitchen. He showed him the phone, the whole thing, It comes back out. So the food's coming out. And I look at his dish. I look at mine. I'm like, Brian, I think your dish has peanuts. And I'm sure if he goes, oh, no, they understand. They did it right. Keep in mind, this is our first day. Our first day. And sure enough, he takes a big bite. His throat starts to swell up. And of course, I'm getting excited. Like, man, I'm really going to have to stab the dude in the heart with this pen. Of course, it's just
No.
drama, but it was kind of fun. But anyways, guys, I mean, yeah, that's a different story. Great point, Mariano. I mean, if you have an allergy, I mean, don't order stuff that usually has peanuts in it. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
or shell food, you know.
yeah. Yeah, shellfish. So he's also allergic to fish, not shellfish, but regular fish. He can eat shellfish,
Okay,
but
okay.
I don't know if it's something with the enzymes or whatever. But anyways, great pro tip. If you get in a disagreement with a Thai, what I've learned and seen and heard, and I mean, if you read the news, you can see there's always something going on. You know what? It's okay to kind of bow and say, hey, we're cool, and then walk away. I'm not saying disrespectfully flip them off and walk away. That's not going to help. But if you're in a fight with one Thai, I mean, I see these reports where guys are in the hospital, and it's pretty gnarly. I mean, you're getting rat packed. They're going to protect their own, and that's okay. It's their country, and that's fine. There's nothing
Yeah,
wrong with that.
we
So,
are just guests. Yes.
yeah, we are guests, and we are forever guests. You can never, if you're not born in Thailand, you will never be Thai.
Yes.
I've learned
And
that.
don't forget, if you have an argument, that don't try sarcasm because they don't understand sarcasm. It's
No,
simply
that
don't care.
good point. I've had that with Kitty where I try to be sarcastic
Yeah.
into some things. I'm not a big sarcastic person all that much, but you know, I was like trying to joke with her and she really didn't understand and she speaks pretty good English now. So, yeah. So here
Yes,
we go. Another
yes.
pro tip. I haven't even read it yet. So there we go. Pounding sand. So show interest and respect for the people and their culture. Learn about the countries. Don't be a tourist. I love it. So if you're coming as a tourist, it's okay to be a tourist. But if
Yes.
you're coming there like Mariano or myself, I guarantee Mariano does the same thing. We're wanting to learn to be expats. And it's okay to be an expat. We want to live there and learn their culture, learn the way they do things. That's why it's important to learn the way they talk and the way you talk. And I always have to catch myself because when I talk with Kitty, and I got called out on this, they said, Robbie, quit talking like you're a imbecile. Talk normal to her so she can learn. And I have to remember that I need to talk normal when I talk to Kitty because she wants to learn how to speak English and I'm speaking some Thai. So yeah, I mean, be courteous, show interest. I like the don't be a tourist. I think that's made for expats more than tourist people. I mean, if you're coming for a holiday, be a tourist all you want. Protect your pocketbook a little bit because it can get kind of crazy. Not that it gets expensive, but if you're a drinker and you're into the girls, yeah, it could get a little expensive for sure. Good tip, Mark. Yep, I think that's a good tip. All right, Dave's in the house. That's right. Go
Yeah,
check his channel out.
I think there's more to the story. Don't be one of these expats. You know, don't
Yeah, I
hang out.
agree.
Don't hang out at the bar every night.
No,
Have a
do
good
not do
time
that.
and have a good time on the weekends or every other weekend, whatever. But don't do it. Even
Yeah.
even in Bangkok. I mean, in Pattaya would be even more. But in Bangkok, you see the guys all the time, and you're thinking, no, you wouldn't do that in your country. Why do you do that in Thailand?
Yeah, I agree with you.
They're drinking beer from home. They're watching sports from home. It's like everything home, but it's not expensive.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I mean, don't just spend all your time. I mean, if you want to, I guess you're going to do it. I encourage you guys, even if you're coming for 2 weeks holiday, I always tell people connect with somebody who's been there or who is there. Feel free to contact myself. Feel free to contact Mike's. Again, Robbie at thespot.fm. And that's going to lead us into our station identification, thespot.fm. You can check us out right there. Just type it in the URL bar. Check out our website. You can leave your pro tips. You can order an awesome shirt, which goes to support the station, one of these guys. But also, again, I'm not as good at these commercials as Mike is. He's really much more better, but that's okay. Patio Motorbikes, the place of the 100 baht motorbike rental I don't know if they still doing the motorbike rental, but as my understanding, they still have one there. But usually it's a great deal. It's 150 baht for a motorcycle rental. You guys, when I go to Pattaya, I rent a motorbike. I take my international driver's license, get a helmet. They provide 2 helmets. So I have the helmet, Kitty has the helmet, and we just cruise around Beach Road. We go in that big loop where you can take the bot bus or you can take your own wheels, cruise around. Again, have your driver's license, have your helmet. The police love it. They're not going to just pull you over and harass you. They might pull you over, but they're looking for people who don't have helmets and don't have licenses. Anyways, guys, check out Pattaya Motorbike Rentals. You can check out their Facebook page. Tell them Robbie from the spot sent you. I would really, really appreciate it if you tell them Robbie from the spot sent you. Pattaya Motorbike Rentals, totally awesome. Check it out. And the next one, we have All Point IPTV. If you guys have been watching the station at all, you have noticed we've talked about All Point IPTV. If you guys are trying to catch the fight, I think there's some MMA fights, like Conor McGregor type fights and all that stuff. You guys are looking to catch a fight or a boxing match or a baseball game or even
Formula
football.
One is this weekend.
Which fight?
Formula One is this weekend.
Formula One this weekend. Check it out. Do you guys know if you go to All Point IPTV, you can just check it out and you can do it for free. 24-hour free trial. Just do it right before the event. And if you like it, then for $10 a month, you can get pretty much any channel you want. It's a lot cheaper than doing the pay-per-view option. And it's just as clear, crystal clear, and it's pretty darn awesome. Anyway, guys, All Point IPTV, check it out. It's really pretty awesome. And I hope I did a good job there. So there you go. Yay. Okay, there we go. The smack sound. Okay, there we go. And we need Christian to give us $5. That's the only reason why it works.
Yeah, but each. Okay, so I have 2 things to add to this. First, for the TV thing, especially if you come from the States, you can have your local channel over there. So I checked the lineup, and they have like every local station except Alaska and Hawaii. So wherever you come from, you can have your local channel on the IPTV, and it's that easy. Even if you don't know what to do, you go to a store, you have a device costing $50, $60. You put it into your TV, and that's it.
Yeah, I think with All Point, you don't need the device. I believe with All Point IPTV, you download this app from your smart TV, and then you think smart TV usually is an app, but if you don't have a smart TV, just have a little box. That's the same thing, and it's working great. I have to say, it's working great. Oh, awesome. Great. And for $10, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I love baseball. I love American baseball, you guys. So, and we got the World Championships, or what do you call it? The World Baseball Series going on. And
what team?
What Major League team? I love players and teams. I'm a Dodger fan. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
So there you go. But also, I like watching this international. There you go. A little Detroit Tigers fan.
Yes.
So I'm a big time baseball fanatic, and I'm not going to really miss a game other than they're in the middle of the night. But it doesn't matter. I stay up super late. I work late, and for $10 a month, I get to watch the games. I love it. I mean, I love it.
And for me, I'm a huge football fan, American football, NFL, and the games are here in the morning. So 6 a.m., 8 a.m. are the games. I can watch it all the time.
Yeah.
So no problem at all.
Yeah, totally.
Formula One is a little tricky all over the world. Right now, the race starts, I think, 1 a.m. my time here in Kuala Lumpur, or 2 a.m.
Where's it at?
So it's in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia this time.
Oh, okay. So those Formula One, and I know there's a big fan base there in Thailand of car junkies and Formula One people, and
like there are big Formula One guys, and like the motorbike series. So we have some here in Sepang. We have a big circuit, and there's a race, like I would say, every 3 weeks, 2 weeks, something like that. But speaking
motorbike, is it?
Yeah, speaking about motorbikes, the pro tip with the helmet: please use a helmet.
Yeah.
If you enjoy life, please use your helmet.
You know what?
Ties driving different. Driving on the, I would say, on the wrong side of the street. You can argue with that, but there, it's not like driving in the States. They don't know what defensive driving is.
No, it's
You
driving.
have to be careful. Don't be an idiot, like my saying. Don't be an idiot.
Yeah, you don't be an it. Well, that goes for just about any pro tip, right? So I do drive a motorcycle often. I usually rent a bike when I do. I rent it for a month at a time, just because it's so much cheaper. And I've learned to be very defensive, and I don't like having a passenger, including Kitty, on the back because it moves the bike. And I only rent the small, little Honda Clicks, which is perfect. Honda Click, which is a 125 or something like that, perfect size. Yes. It's inexpensive, but yeah, like Mariano said, wear a helmet. And perfect example, Kitty and I were driving back in a Bolt, coming home at night to our condo in the Riviera, which is in Jomtien, and we're on, gosh, I think it's called Second Road. I'm not sure the name of the road. And this motorcycle with this guy and the girl on the back zipped right past us. Only for about 5 seconds later, they're laying on the ground, and it's pretty gross what we saw. And it kind of messed with me personally for over a month. I couldn't drive on that road properly. I couldn't drive past it. Kitty, she kind of cried. So yeah, we didn't see the accident, but it was literally 5 seconds in front of us as they zipped past us. And we did check out with the hospital to see what happened, and they both did die. And it was insane. And then Thailand's known for being the most dangerous place to drive scooters. Well, because people don't wear helmets. Wear a darn helmet, because honestly,
please wear a helmet. And even, I think there's more things to that, because if you never driven a motorbike, please don't try it on the street first.
Yeah.
Make a dry run all the time. Use a helmet. Somebody who knows what he's doing, or she. Try it, in a big parking spot, or somewhere in the mountains where nobody is.
I say don't do it.
Like that.
I say don't do it in Thailand. If you don't have experience riding,
just learn it. There are driving schools made for this. It's not only to get a driver's license. I would go for a Thai driver's license, because an international driver license is only years or something. So
1 year here in the States.
1 year in Germany, it's 3 years. So it is different. But we have to learn how this thing.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not just click it and you go. No. It's different. It's not a car.
Yeah, what's interesting is when I went to go get my driver's license. So I do have a Thai driver's license. And what's awesome about it is I think it's so much safer driving here in Thailand than driving in my own country in America. I think the rules are easier. They're safer. They're designed for free flowing traffic. What I mean by that is roundabouts, you don't stop. Stop signs. Is there really a stop sign in Thailand? No, it's right away. You're like driving kind of slow and then you go. And the cops aren't out to pull you over for some goofy infraction. They want to make sure you're safe. You have a helmet on. You have your mask on or whatever. Hey, check this out. Pounding sand. Bam. $10, dude. Hey, Mariano, we need to go get some Slurpees and celebrate that. Some smoothies. Thank you. Much appreciated. That definitely does help. And again, hey, we thank you for any money you give us. That goes into our studio fund and smoothies. I'm a big-time smoothie person. So I do look forward to seeing you come here to Thailand, and let's get a smoothie. So let's see what Robin says here. Robin says, step-through cycles in Thailand are usually 110 cc's, so a bit more power than a 50. And you're absolutely correct. I think what he means by step-through are like the Honda Clicks, and I forget the Yamaha one that's called, but it's the same kind of configuration where you kind of, and I like the step through. If I'm understanding a step through right, it doesn't have a middle divider. You just kind of, I put my bags right there and I just go, and I'm afraid of too much power. So, and I have experience riding, but not as much experience. So here we go. No, Ryan in the house. This guy, Now, if you want to follow somebody riding a scooter, Ryan from the Big Real Eat Out Patio channel. So check out his channel, guys. It used to be called Eat Out Patio, which I love the name, but now he's the Big Real. Check out his videos. Anyways, Ryan is the guy who helped me get my visa, my retirement visa with, I have the reentry permit, multiple reentry. So I can come and go as much as I want. But he goes, Robbie, just follow me. And he's on I think a 300cc scooter. I'm on a little Honda Click that has a flat tire, has a low tire, and I'm kind of following him around. And this guy was a motor cop. I mean, this guy is totally experienced, and it's crazy to see him drive. And I'm like, is it really crazy, or is he just being extra safe in a sense that, yeah, he hit a sidewalk. I mean, not hit like accident. I mean, he rode on it and came back off, and puddles, he dodged potholes, and I just took his lead. And awesome dude, totally cool. But I think he would agree also about, Thailand's traffic rules are not that bad. They're actually pretty awesome. Where here in the States, it's too much knick-knack, paddywhack stuff that kind of, gets in the way, and we see a lot of accidents here. Of course, people are wearing helmets. So again, do what Mario said, wear a darn helmet. Totally pro tip.
Can you ask you something before we go to the other things?
Yeah.
You decided to get your retirement visa in Thailand.
Yes.
Why do you do this?
I did it because I like easy and no BS. I used and Ryan connected me with, I think it's called Manarat on Soy 13.1. They're in Pattaya, and I had to pay the 20,000 baht to get it, and they got me my retirement visa, the re-entry permit, which is like 4,000 baht, my bank account, everything was set up for me, and it really made it easy, and I felt comfortable. So when I go back there in 2 weeks, I don't have to worry about it. Everything is done. I don't need to show a flight back. I don't need to do any of that stuff. I mean, so stress level is totally gone. I have no stress. I have a Thai bank account with Bangkok Bank, and I have zero stress. I mean,
so
honestly,
you have the 1 year retirement visa now?
Yeah, so it's a 1 year, but really ends up being 15 months is what I get. So I don't renew until February, and then it's every year after that. And I just pay the 1,500 baht to renew or whatever it is now. And then you do your 90-day check-in, assuming I'm there 90 days, which I haven't been consecutively. And on my passport, I wonder if I have my passport here. Yeah, so here we go. On my passport, what's cool about it, I don't know if you guys can see it. You probably can't. But anyways, on the passport cover, they have on there where I live. Apparently, they're in Thailand. I don't know, and a phone number. And it's a non-O 1 year re-entry permit. So there I go. Really kind of cool. And the stress level was instantly relieved. They did hold on to my passport for about 30 days. So it was a long time. I got nervous about it, but Ryan said, don't worry about it. They're very reputable. And I 100% agree. I will refer them all day long. Now, Mike's, he does his
completely different. He wants to do it by himself.
He likes doing that stuff, and that's awesome. And what's good about him, so again, I had Ryan take me around to get my retirement visa, my bank account. I mean, he held my hand. Mike's, when I was in Bangkok, held my hand on how to operate the BTS, the MRT, which is all this public transportation. The guy helped me get my cards. I have both cards, and he showed me how to use it and how easy it is. He held my hand. I mean, and sometimes you need to have a little hand holding. And for me, man, I appreciated it so much. I'm telling him,
Mike, for example, go the first time to an ATM in Thailand, which is different. But if somebody helping you for the first steps, next time you do it by yourself, and after a month you get used to it.
Yeah, you get used to it. And matter of fact, I don't even use the card. What's cool about a Bangkok bank is you use that darn QR code for everything.
Yes.
That brings me up to my next pro tip, which is
one question about My understanding is that if you have a non-O retirement visa, you need to have 800,000 baht in the bank, and
Yes.
you have some paperwork from a bank. The problem is, as a tourist, I cannot open a bank account. How can I do it?
So how can you do it is you go through an agency and they
Yes.
know the workaround. And that's
Okay.
really what happened with me.
Okay.
Is they did whatever workaround and I said, "Oh yeah, it's 100% legal." I don't know. I didn't ask a bunch of questions. All I know now is I have a visa and it's easy in out and I'm
Yes.
good.
Yes.
And also the other thing about that visa is when I got my driver's license, I go to the national parks, I go to the temples where you have to pay money to get in, and usually there's Falong pricing and there's Thai pricing. Well, with your driver's license, I get all the Thai pricing, and it was amazing. I mean, it's really kind of cool. So I've saved money because I do all that stuff. You guys, I don't just go to bars and clubs. I like the bars and clubs, and I don't even drink.
But
But
we talk about we talk about $2 for a temple. Come on, it's not much.
yeah, oh, it's not much at all. The only time
Just pay the Farang fee. You
it
know.
was cool though. I'll be honest with you, Mariano. It was kind of cool that because I told Kitty, I said, Kitty, go take my driver's license. I'll get a discount. And she's like, no, 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 no. It's Thai pricing, and you don't get that. And I go, no, I do. And she was so happy because she likes it when I save money. She was so happy. She really got excited. And I think it was the big night market in Jomtien. It's 400 baht for Falong and 100 for Thais or something like that. And I got the Thai pricing, and she's like, wow, more money for something else. So, you know what? And you're right. You guys pay the other pricing. I mean, don't worry about it. If you have a license, great. Do use it. I mean, I'm fine with discounts. I'm totally happy with it. We barter with people in there, so why not get the discount at the front gate? Matter of fact, Kitty says some Thais, oh yeah, they don't wear a helmet because they're going a short distance.
No.
And unfortunately, it doesn't matter. You can go down your sidewalk or your
Yes.
whatever, and you can end up crushed or dead. And here's Joe. He has a new helmet. Good for you, Joe. Hey, Chris.
Can you tell a little story here from the last weekend? I bumped into a guy and he told me the story that one of his best friends died here in Kuala Lumpur because he was hit by a car.
Wow.
And the problem is he didn't have a will, and his girlfriend right now has nothing. So if you go to Thailand to live there like forever, or at least for the next, I don't know, 20,
Yeah.
50 years, something like that, think about getting your things done, because
Good advice.
so you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
All I gave is instructions if something happened to me to my beneficiary what to do, and and they
But you have
know
to think
like from
about you have to think
yeah.
about that in advance. Yeah.
Your partner. Yeah, think about your partner,
Yes.
and if that's somebody you're with. In which, by the way, guys, I'm going to be shooting a video soon on how to meet the perfect Thai girl, how to have a relationship with the perfect Thai girl, and that's kind of what Mariano is talking about. We're not talking about bar girls that you take home for a week
Yes.
or a night. We're talking about the girls you have a relationship with, who are your partner, and you want to
Your
make sure they're
partner.
taken care of. And I will be doing a video really soon on that, how you meet one. It's been on demand. People have asked me, how can I meet Kitty? Does Kitty have a sister? All this stuff. So I will be talking about that for sure. But yeah, great point. That's a pro tip. I mean, that is
Yes.
really a pro tip. If you are an
Yes.
expat or have a relationship with a partner, it's okay to take care of them. It's totally fine. They'll take care of you, just different ways. I like what the big reel says. He says organized chaos. And I'm assuming he's talking about traffic in Pattaya.
In
So by the way,
Thailand in general, yeah.
Ryan, I think you're coming back to the States, and then you're going back also. I mean, if you want to put it in the chat when you're coming back, that'd be kind of cool. So here we go. We got Joe, African twin sport. So he's going big. He's going big or going home. So Joe, one of our biggest supporters. Thanks for that. So here we go. Pounding sand. I'm 45. Do I really
That's a
have
good
to?
question.
What was that?
That's a good question. You're 45. What's to do now?
Well, okay. So what type of visa should he get at 45? I highly recommend, honestly, the Thai Elite.
Yes.
I know it's expensive,
Yes.
but it's money, it's time you can't get back, and you're not
Exactly.
stressed out. You're not having to BS anybody. The Thai elite. I almost
Yes.
got it at 50 years old, and I'm thinking, okay, well, I'll delay it, and I'm glad I did. And I would definitely go for the Thai elite. I believe it's right for 5 years. It's in and out as much as you want. You don't need to show financials. It's like the first class of visas.
They
I mean, they
bring you
pay.
to the airport. They pick you up at the
Yeah. Do you
airport. You
have
have
one?
no, 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 no. I'm 53. I go for the retirement visa.
I know some guys get that the elite, even though they're older, which I don't
Okay.
understand. Other than they want the luxury of first. I love first class. Heck, I fly
I'm
business
flying
class.
always. I fly always business class to Thailand
Yeah, same
because
here.
you get in and out in under
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Yeah. So big difference is 45. You can't just get a retirement visa. Retired Marine Corps. Awesome. Awesome. Hoorah. So when you, as a retirement military, there's other benefits, and I know there's medical benefits you can get in Thailand. And I believe I can help connect you with some of those people when I meet with you. That would be awesome because I believe there's it's a veterans club right there in Pattaya, and they do events and they help each other out, stuff like that. But at 45, again, going back to your question, yeah, you're not going to get a retirement visa. Do Thai Elite for 5 years. And
And
then when
then
you turn
retirement.
50, if you love Thailand, which I think you will, then go do your retirement visa. And yeah, there it is. Matter
And
of
the good
fact, there
thing
you go,
you
50.
have everything set up. You have your bank account and stuff like that. You know the country. Maybe you speak a
Yeah.
little language, so then it's easy.
Yeah, there you go. So here we go. The big reel showing everybody. Again, this guy, Ryan from the big reel, showed me how to not only work the visa system, just took me to the bank. And again, this guy held my hand. It's really kind of cool. I like holding hands with Ryan now.
Ooh, get a room.
So can I do there instead of elite visa? Well, Joe, you're retirement age, so yes, get your retirement visa. And again, if you want help with that, definitely shoot me a message and let's meet up. And I'm going to connect you with the same people Ryan connected me with. And it took, I want to say, maybe a half hour, 45 minutes total time. The downside is I did have to leave my passport, which makes me nervous, but I had photocopies. Again, that's a pro tip. Take photocopies. That's totally okay. Take your photocopies. When I got
From the
my,
passport, from your driver's license, you should always
yeah,
not
always
carry around.
photocopies.
Have the photocopies. They're
Yep.
fine in Thailand because everybody is doing it. It would
So
not work in Germany because we are Germans.
here we go. I do drink. I just watched your Chiang Mai video. So yes, there was a video where I'm on the boat and I'm having this drink. I had one drink. And it was a lot of fun. And yeah, I do drink. I don't say I don't drink. I just don't drink much, like very, very little. So if you saw my other video when I was in Patong or Phuket, I had this big bucket of alcohol. There was no alcohol in it. They actually made it non-alcoholic for me upon my request because I don't like the feeling I get. We're out of control. And for myself, I have a Thai girlfriend, so I don't want to lose control of myself because that could happen, and no excuses. So yeah, I'm not a sober person in the sense that I have alcoholism or anything like that. I do drink, but not very often. So here we go. Let's get into a pro tip right here. Man, we're going to run out of time. We got 15 minutes left, so let's go. So here's a pro tip. Know when and where you take your shoes off. For example, somebody's house or a temple. Wow, that's kind of interesting because a lot of temples will have signs on it right before you walk up the step. Take off your shoes. I've seen people ignore that, and I'm embarrassed for them. And of course, myself and attitude. There's this Indian people that went up to a temple, and it was oh gosh, now I'm not going to remember the name of it. But I went with Kitty, and I look at these people, and I'm like, you need to take off your shoes. And they act like they didn't understand me. So I went and grabbed the sign and held it up to their face, remove your shoes. And they left, removed their shoes and came back in. So yeah, being aware of when you're in a temple or somebody's house, remove your shoes. Don't ask, just remove them. Then you don't have to worry about anything.
I just saw yesterday a video about a guy, an American living in Germany, and talking about taking your shoes off. Americans usually don't take the shoes off when they visit someone else's house. But in Thailand, you do it the same like in Taiwan or like here in Malaysia. You took your shoes off and ready. You have a special area for your shoes in the house, you know?
That's definitely not in America.
And for the temples, nobody will steal your shitty shoes.
I like the way you call them shitty shoes, but
come on.
So even if you're a holiday traveler, one of the things I learned in Bangkok, you can spend your full 2 weeks of holiday there just fine, by the way, guys. Go to the Grand Palace. If you decide you want to go to the Grand Palace, bring pants. I know it's hot. Do not go to the Grand Palace in a tank top. They won't let you in. You'll have to rent a shirt. It's okay to wear pants for that day. It's totally worth it. They will honor you by you honoring them. And it's awesome because that's a good pro tip. If you're going on holiday, go to the Grand Palace, number 1. Wear pants, number 2. No tank tops. Just go there.
Wear pants in every temple. We do it when we are here. A lot of temples here in Kuala Lumpur. There are more in Ipoh, which is north of us. When we go to temples, we always have long clothes. Always. It's a respect,
Yeah.
It's the same in Thailand. When you go to temple, don't do it. Don't
wear a tank top.
Beachwear. No.
Don't be that guy.
Yes.
Don't be that guy outside of 7-Eleven. I think they're called mongers. Oh, I don't know. I'm just making that up, guys. So here we go. Joe says this. He's leaving his inheritance to his grandson, who gets all 3 houses after he dies. Joe, will you adopt me? I love it.
But these houses are not in Thailand.
So, all right, here we go. So the big reel will be there until late May. So he's doing the hot season and avoiding rain season. That might be kind of smart. I love that. And again, that's Ryan with the big reel. 95% of accidents happen within 5 miles of your house.
Again, helmet.
Yeah, wear that darn helmet. Wear that helmet. And the accidents happen all the time.
Yes.
So, I mean,
if you're in an accident with a helmet, get a new one.
So here we go. Why doesn't anyone want to play Songkran in Bangkok? This is from Kitty. So awesome. This is like her first question she's ever asked, and we're gonna answer it. So why doesn't anyone want to play Songkran in Bangkok? ? It's really as fun as Pattaya. Interesting. Okay. I think because most of our viewers are guys, and the fact that you have the wet t-shirt contest for a week straight might be an answer. I don't know. That's just speculating. I know for me, I actually rented a hotel with my friend Brian for 4 days when I'm in Songkran because I know, and I will drink. So if you guys want to see me drinking, you want to have a beer with me, that's cool. I won't get drunk, but you can have a beer together. So I think just because of the party atmosphere, I don't know. I mean, again, you haven't done Songkran, Mariano. Where were you last year during Songkran?
Home in Berlin, in Germany, for the last 3 years.
Oh, you were in Germany. Okay.
Yes, I was in Germany for 3 years, and then I came here to Kuala Lumpur in September last year. So.
Got you. First class is the way to go, Joe. Totally.
Yes.
Totally the first way to go. Robbie, sent you an email to the spot. Okay, awesome, Patrick. I'll take a peek at that right when I get off the air here. Hi, guys, from Expat Paul. Hi, back. Can I do...
He's talking about the retirement visa. It was around this time.
Yes. So, Joe, let's connect. Send me an email. Let's connect, and I will connect you with the proper channels the way I did it. Again, if you want no work, you're going to do it my way, in my opinion. If you want to learn the process, do all that stuff, hit up Mike's at thespot.fm. And by the way, guys, Mike isn't here with us today. He's back in the States with his family. So definitely keep him in your thoughts, your positive energy, your Buddha prayers, your Christian prayers, whatever. Just kind of keep him and their family and well-wishing. He's with his parents there back on the East Coast. You guys can always tune into thespot.fm. Just type it in the URL. Here's some awesome music. Check out the website. Leave us a request for music. when you go to that website, you can choose rock pop or you can choose a little more harder rock. It's all Western music and it's pretty awesome. And we will be getting a tower. We hope. We are still shopping for one in Pattaya. And we hope to have something in Pattaya, Phuket, Chiang Mai, Bangkok. We want to be all over Thailand. So check out thespot.fm. Check out the cool tunes. It's a legit music radio station and entertainment station. So there you go. Again, Mike isn't with us right now. We'll hope he'll be back really soon.
There's one more thing for a retirement visa. There is a third way, which means do it in your home. Do it in your home country. I do it back in Germany because I'm 2 weeks in Germany and nothing else to do. So and you do it online in Germany. You don't have to send your passport or something. You get an electronic version, and when you come to Thailand to the airport, they give you a stamp, and that's it. So it's a different way. If you have the time, you need about, I would say, 3 days. That's it.
And that's to get your visa.
Yes.
So Joe is from America here. He can do the visa upon arrival. So that's the tourist visa. So Joe, if you decide to get your retirement visa, you have to do it pretty quick when you get here, like within the first 10 days, because they have to process it and it takes about 30 days. Don't wait until the last week because then your visa, your passport will expire and then now you're overstaying. Do not do that.
Yes.
So do it sooner than later. Again, hit me up. And if you like what Mariano's saying, that's the way Mike does it. He does it in his own country before he even gets here. Contact Mike's at thespot.fm and then he will definitely get back with you. He's really good about answering emails. So definitely check that out. And Robin says he will teach me how to drink. I love it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. I like that feeling. All right, Joe, we like that feeling too, man. We appreciate you coming on the show. Here we go. We got Pounding Sand. Hope to see you there, Ryan. All right. So let's see here. Chris, what's he saying? It's more fun to get wet. AC. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Love Berlin. You see this? Joe likes Berlin. I've never been. I need to go. Not when it's snowing, though. Once again, learn the courtesies. Be respectful. I mean, that is probably the number one tip of the day. Well, that and wear a helmet. Right? I mean, I'm not too keen on ice in my beer. You know what? I agree. I don't like ice in my beer either. Come on, give me a normal, cold, icy beer without the ice. I mean, I don't know how you are about that, Mariano, but if I'm going to have a beer, I like it icy cold. And in Thailand,
I'm German. I would say it's against the law in my country, but no,
you put ice in it. It is. It's against the law. It should be against the law. So here we go. We got the big reel. Let's see what he says. Pull a tourist online if you plan on staying. There you go. Okay, so that's some good advice. And Mariano, check this out before we go. We still got a couple more minutes left, guys. Patrick is saying, great guest. Great guest. I know he's awesome. And we're not sure what we're doing next week. We're not sure if Mariano is going to come back next week or if we're going to have Ryan or we're going to have somebody else. We are looking for some other people to come on. And I'm not sure when Mike's coming back, guys. So you can send him an email just saying, hey, you're thinking about him, all that kind of cool stuff. Make sure if you're also online, click that QR code at the top left of your screen. Just hold your phone up to it, click it. We love to get the hits on there, even on your mobile device. It's pretty simple. And the big reel, he just sent a URL. So there you go, thaivisa.go.th. So check that out. You guys want to learn more about your Thai visa? Honestly, send me an email. I'll connect you with Ryan. He loves helping people. Buy him a smoothie. Buy him a wombat burger. I don't know. Just hang out with them. The cool thing I like about Thailand is people want to help people. Whether it's Thai people, whether it's Falang. I don't take any money from people. You want to buy me a smoothie? Great. I'll probably buy you one. So it's not one of those things I do it for money or anything. I want to help people because I need people. People helped me. Ryan didn't charge me any money. I don't even think I bought him a beer or a drink or anything. And hey, thanks whoever did the QR code. Appreciate it. And Ryan held my hand. Mike's held my hand. You want us to hold your hand? I will do it. Come to Thailand. What are you waiting for? I wouldn't wait too long. Mariano, at 53 years old, has been coming to Thailand back and forth for how long?
For about 6 years.
6 years, right?
Yeah.
6 years. Yeah, I've been coming just since 2019, and I wish I'd started sooner.
And
And
for me the same. Yeah.
yeah, and I'm not somebody who works a traditional job. I've only worked a handful of real jobs, like payroll type jobs, not very much. And not that I don't like to work, I just don't like to work for somebody else. And I love my time. So to me, you only live once. Go enjoy your time. Live that best life. I say that all the time on all my videos. Definitely, by the way, check me out on Walking My Shoes Thailand. Hey, we got another person using the QR code. I appreciate it, guys.
Good.
Definitely appreciate that. Yeah, paying it forward. So here we go. The big reel Ryan is saying is paying it forward. I mean, I 100% believe in that. And the Thais believe in that. And people ask me, hey, what's the crime like? I mean, my top questions in Thailand are, what's the weather? What's the crime? And are there ladyboys? It's crazy, my friends. I mean, that's what they ask me. How's the weather? Is it hot? Yeah, it's close to the equator. It's hot.
Yes.
It's humid. For me, I hate the cold. I hate the cold. I love the heat. So I'll take off more clothes all day long. Again, thanks for the QR codes, guys. Totally appreciate it. Is there a lot of crime in Thailand? Well, there's crime everywhere. Like Mike's always says, don't be an idiot. Go enjoy Thailand. And you know what? People, it's about karma. They're Buddha. They're Buddhists. So is there pickpocketers? Yeah, there's pickpocketers. It's a lot less than everybody thinks. Like the homeless people. It seems like it's the same 5 or 6 people on every street. I know that's not true, but it feels that way when I'm in Bangkok. I mean, I've been coming since 2019, and I'm walking past Nana Plaza. And there's this guy, kind of a big Asian guy, big Thai guy. And he sits there at the corner. And you guys will know, if you've been there, you are knowing what I'm talking about. Right by the police depot, when you get into Soy Nana, right there, Nana Plaza, before you get into the plaza area. So there's that police little box on the corner there. And there's this homeless guy or dude who sits there, and he's asking for change. He's there every single time since I've been coming to Thailand. Every time. And now I always smile. He remembers me. I gave him 100 baht. How much is 100 baht? $3?
Yeah.
I mean, to him, that's a day's wage or whatever. He's going to enjoy it. And that's cool. I don't think he's out there doing drugs or whatever. He might be. I don't know. But it's not about that. It's, good karma, good life.
And you give the guy a meal.
I gave him a full meal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do it every time now. I hope to see him. I mean, and I've given out more. I mean, when I was in Pattaya, the girl, so I had this gal, they wash my laundry, right? And my last day there, I try and empty out my bank, my cash money. And so I do it with tips. And I remember giving her, like, she did my laundry, and it was 115 baht for a kilo or something like that. 100 baht for a kilo, and I was just over. So 115 baht. She hands me my wrapped plastic bag with all my laundry in it. And I told her, no, you keep the clothes. She's like, but they're your clothes. I mean, I said, no, you keep it. And then I gave her 1,000 extra baht on top of it as a tip. The little girl comes out. She's probably 9 years old. She's like, no, we can't take that. And of course I say, no, you must take that. And once I said that, they bowed, they appreciate it, they thanked me. And that's $30 tip. And to me, it's totally okay. Giver's gain. And yeah, karma coming back my way. And the Thai people, man, they believe in that. Totally. Mariano, I don't know if you can see that, but we have 5 people using the QR code.
Which is good. Last time it was 4, so we have 5 now.
Now we have 5. Do we have any final tips? I mean, what's a good pro tip? What's our number one tip of the day? I mean, helmets are pretty big.
Helmets are big. Yeah, not learn the language. Just try to learn the language. Just
a little bit.
Simple thing. Thai people really appreciate it. So
they do.
That would be my tip.
My pet. My pet mak. So tell them I do not want it spicy. You guys, they make food spicy.
And
I love this.
even if you don't, even if you don't try to learn it, have little cards. Don't
Yeah.
make it spicy. Bring me home, whatever. Have little cards. Show them something like that. They can understand. I
Yeah.
mean, even if you think they understand because they're nodding, even they don't will tell you they don't understand. They're just
Yeah.
nodding
They
and go away.
understand.
So yeah.
Get a helmet before you leave home. I'm not sure about that, Joe. I don't know if you're talking about the same helmet Ryan's talking about, which is bring condoms before you come. You know what? Before you come home, I mean, yeah, I have to agree with that. I think,
Yes, they're very
uh,
small, like
yeah,
Robin says. Yeah.
I have to agree with that. So good pro tip right there, especially for all you mongers out there listening, watching. We appreciate you watching the spot. .fm. If you guys are on Walking on My Shoes, definitely tune in. Hit the like button. We need some more likes on there. We've had constant 20 viewers, and we have a whole whopping 10 likes on there. So hit that thumbs up button. It does help people see it. Leave a comment, which you guys have been. I really appreciate it. And again, if you're on Walking My Shoes Thailand, be sure to tune into the spot.fm. If you're one of Mario's buddies out here, be sure to tune into the spot.fm. Mario, I hope to see you next week on our show, The Morning Mattress. And again, keep Mike's in your thoughts and prayers. And until next week, never forget to live that best life. Go where you're treated best. Because if you're not, you are not living. Until next week, we will see you. Do we get a thumbs up? A little skadoosh? Is it like this? Is it
Skadoosh.
bam? Is it
We have
smash?
to work on this.
We have to
really
work on this. Where's Mike's when we need the darn guy?